Okay, so the student error that I am going to focus on is adding, subtracting, and multiplying decimals. In my class, I've seen a lot of students, they won't line up their decimals correctly with adding and subtracting. So here's what I'm seeing is that's what I'm seeing in the classroom, and that is incorrect because with addition you need to line up the decimal. So it should look like this. So you have 3.12 plus 5.3. And what seems to confuse the students is that there's nothing here. So a way that I can correct this is by explaining that there's an invisible 0. So then they can add down. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 3 is 4. Bring the points straight down. And 3 plus 5 is 8. So there's your answer. Another thing that I'm seeing is with multiplication. Some of them do line it up and then they're the decimal up and then they're confused on what they have to do. So for multiplication, you don't line it up. So it's 3.12 times 5.3. So here you're going to do 2 times 3, which is 6, 3 times 1, which is 3, and 3 times 3, which is 9. Then you put your 0. 5 times 2 is 10, put the 1 on top. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6, and 5 times 3 is 15. Once you finish this, you add it. So 6 plus 0 is 6, 3 plus 0 is 3, 9 plus 6 is 15, bring the 1, 1 plus 5 is 6, and 0 plus 1 is 1. Now the struggle is where the decimal goes. So you have to count the decimal places. So here in 3.12 you have 2 decimal places. So you can write it next to the side, which is what I would have my students do so that they can visually see it. And then you have on 5.3, it's in 1 decimal place. So the total decimal places that you would need to move is 3. So you would, here's your answer down here, and you would start with the decimal here, and you would go 1, 2, 3, and draw a little arrow and put the decimal in. So your final answer is 16.536. Something else that I would have the students do is we would do a few problems together, and then I would have them practice different problems in a worksheet. I would give them numbers and allow them to practice lining them up. So I would say, what's 13.560 plus 3.1? And instead of adding horizontally, I would make them rewrite it so that they can practice adding the right way.